Guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see in front of me, I got a 1911 A1 Service Special, and I'm going to show you guys how to do a basic field strip. And as always, make sure that you have no magazine in your gun, nor do you have a bullet in your chamber before we start. And now, before we start this process, I just want to say thank you guys for coming to check out the new video with the new gun. And so let's go ahead and get started into this. So you're going to want to go ahead and press down on the recoil spring plug, and then you're going to want to rotate the barrel bushing to the left side. And that's what we're going to do to start to remove the barrel. Once you do that, your spring is under tension, so make sure you're holding on to that. And then we can go ahead and start the process of pulling out your spring. We'll set that off to the side. And now your barrel bushing, you're going to want to rotate it to the right, and then you're going to slide that out and place that off to the side as well. And then you're going to want to kind of hold your gun at like a 45, because there's a piece on the inside that if you don't have it in the right spot, it'll kind of prevent the gun from actually coming apart. So you're going to want to slowly pull it back, pull your slide back. Once you get it to this point, then you're going to be able to push this button over here, and this is the slide stop that we're going to remove. So once you have it in that second notch, not the first notch, the second notch, that's when you can press the slide stop, and then you can just remove that. And then you can slide off the slide, and on the inside here, you're just going to want to remove that, put that over to the side, and that's when you can pull out your barrel. And then that's the basic field strip. So you got all these little pieces here that you want to maintain and keep clean. Make sure that you always have your rails nice and clean. But that's how you take it apart. Now, putting it back together can be a bit of a challenge, but we'll go ahead and I'll show you that right now. So putting it back together will take you a little bit longer than taking it apart. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put the barrel back in, obviously. So you're going to want to push that forwards, that way it doesn't prevent you from being able to slide it in the front here. So once you slide the barrel in, have it all the way to the back, then you're going to want to take this piece and make sure that the moon-shaped piece, if I can get this to focus, is facing down on top of the barrel. And then you're going to take your recoil spring, you're going to press it through the front to kind of hold that as a guide. And then you can just go ahead and move the slide stop piece up, have it back. Actually, before we even start that, I went a little ahead of myself. I want to put this barrel piece back in, put it around the barrel, kind of hold the barrel in place. So once you get it in, same process, hold it all the way over to the side, put your recoil spring back in, like that. Then take your lower and put it on the guide rails. If I can do this from my angle. All right, so now when you have that in, you want to slowly press it in. And now you gotta look through this little hole to line up your slide stop. So once you get that lined up, then you can take the slide stop, push the slide stop in. And now that we're at that point, just go ahead and remove that so you don't lose it. And then you pull it back to exactly where you had it when you took it apart. You gotta put it in. Make sure you line up so that way you don't end up scratching your gun. Don't want to ruin the finish on your new pistol. Now you just push it in. It's kind of tricky. There's a little pin right there that's the tension for this so it doesn't come out. Once you get it in there, there we go. All right, now you just push your slide back up. All right, and you're going to take your recoil spring plug and you're going to press it in. And you're going to rotate this back to hold it in place. And then that's how you put it back together. And just before you go out and do anything with your pistol, make sure that it still functions correctly. Make sure that everything works exactly how it's intended. And there you go. So if the video helped you out in any way, shape, form, just go ahead and leave a comment down below telling me exactly that it helped you. I appreciate you guys, whoever made it to the very end. I do have another video that's going to be coming out shortly about the ballistics gel, so hopefully you guys stay tuned for that one. So don't forget the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on that bell notification so that way you don't miss that upload. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, guys. Stay safe.
Subscribe or don't